Hey, what is up, homies? This is Headshot Homie coming at you this time with Skarner top. It's something I've been wanting to do for a really long time, but I've been fiddling around with the most optimal build for this guy. I've run around with some AP runes and attack speed runes, but it ended up being the most optimal rune page being just 15 AD, 13 armor and 12 magic resist, just a standard bruiser build. You don't want to go any armor penetration because every single one of his abilities damage only magic damage. So what you want to do is, I'm playing versus a Jax, so I'm either going to start with a cloth armor just for the safe or a crystalline flask, but I'm kinda against starting with a crystalline flask nowadays. You can use the cloth armor for a later random omen, or you still want to go tank, but you still want to be a really damaging guy, so I'm starting with the cloth armor, 5 health pots. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I'm playing versus a Jax. So that's what it's going to be. My masteries are 921-0. I take all the tenacity and slow reduction and all the armor and magic resist available in the offensive. The defensive tree, and in the offensive tree I take a little bit of the magic penetration.
The crystal scar is weeping.
I took my Ghost and Ignite simply for the fact that I'm going to rely on simply outrunning my opponent instead of
This world is so strange.
flashing away from them. As you can see, the Jax is starting with 26 AD and I'm starting with 16, so if I play it smart, I can easily out-sustain him. It shouldn't be hard to trade with him because I have an effective extra 750 health because of my health pots.
This world is so
So,
strange.
just getting a little harass on him there. It doesn't matter if he gets up on top, because I just heal it back, so he will be forced to go back faster than I will. Unless that unless we are unlucky and he kills me. What I'm talking about unlucky? Me being ultra bad. Oh my god. Missed 2 CS there. It's a problem when they came into our range with minions as well. But for now I don't want to push it up. But the main priority for me will be pushing, because I can clean waves in like 2 Qs when I get my items. And items I will be getting will be like attack speed items like Wit's End and Nashor's Tooth. Nashor's Tooth is a really good item, but it's not recommended if you're not ahead, because it gives a lot of non-defensive stats, really. And here I go on him. And there we go. I will not be taking any point before I have 5 in either of these in my E, because these give a lot more. So that might have been something you've been doing wrong. His E is really useless. It's really mana consuming as well.
The battle approaches.
Getting with center versus a Jax that's also a lot of AP damage is really useful. And it reduces AMR now, so don't underestimate with send. It's a really good item. At least in my opinion. As you can see, I'm just gonna put a little harass on top of the Jax before going back. I might as well. I'm gonna get the Ninja Tabi, I think, it reduces a lot of damage from Jax. Yeah, I'm getting the Ninja Tabi. And then I'll get a Ruby Crystal and another health pot. Because, really, you don't want to have any AP or AD, really. You just want to have attack speed and tankiness. Then the Crystal Slash and Crystalline Exoskeleton will give you the rest. How are we doing? Oh, we're doing fine. I'm not really going any wars just yet. The Fiddlesticks has just been bought. He might be hitting top, but really, I think he doesn't really have maybe 1 or 2 points in his sphere, so it shouldn't be hard to survive that. I forced him to jump there just to waste a little more mana. Since I have double boots and this guy has no mana, I am pretty sure that I can outrun this. Yeah, this guy has nothing. And the mana on Jax is 0. So, pretty easy stuff there.
Limb from limb.
Yeah, as I said, the Fiddlesticks hit the top. And the Jax will most likely be going for harassing me with his ultimate now. Because it costs 0 mana. And I'll see if he attacks me, I'll just grab him. Which is another useful thing. You can really... Nah. When people offer to gank in positions like this, just refuse. You see, I gained a lot more experience and gold on that little wave there than I would have gained on Jax. The Ruby Crystal might be used for the new Spectre Skull. It's a really good item, and especially versus Jax. And now I gotta just care a bit here. He will use his ultimate to harass me soon enough, but I really want to push it out. Yeah, screw this, I'm going back. He has the mana advantage and the HP advantage, so... You can't go for this... Yeah, I'm going for this one. I want the Spectre Skull, and then I'm gonna get a Witch End after. I already have a lot of armor, thinking that Varus is almost the only AD damage that they have on that team. Jax is a lot of magic damage. I don't understand people in normal games.
This world is so strange.
It's so troll.
Time to fight.
But yeah, you wanna casual CS and abuse your opponent when you can, but never just straight up fight them in a 1 versus 1 battle. Only abuse them when they CS and stuff like that.
This world is so strange.
It's a useful thing to know. Whenever you can abuse your target, you just do it. And then you might ask, when can I abuse a target? You can abuse a target whenever a guy is CSing and you won't lose CS on it, you should attack your opponent. Because then this guy loses health and you don't lose CS. It's just a win-win situation, really. See, I have 0 damage items. And this guy has 0 points in fear. He has 1 point in fear. Like, that's going to be enough. When I have 15% tenacity in my talent tree. I mean, come on, dude.
Sting.
When you're Fiddlesticks, you don't want to just level up your drain mindlessly. And Fiddlesticks is probably still in the bush. That's why he's drawing attention towards the bush. Right now, I'm pretty much so there's not much to do than going back. There we go. New Spectre's Call. We want to get a Wit's End after that.
We await our time.
So, if Fiddlesticks decides to gank me, I have a fuckload of MR.
On all legs.
And the same goes for Lysandra. I should be able to sustain every single attack that they come at me with.
I miss my kind.
And if stuff like that, you gotta understand about champions like this. They have so much damage built into their kit and quite horrible ratios that you could just go tanky. Just look at that Jax. 2 Doran's Blades, a Longsword and a Vampiric Scepter, and I'm still dealing more damage than him.
My stinger is ready.
And whenever he deals damage to me, I'm getting 15 health regen for 10 seconds,
On all legs.
which is 30 life regained, effectively. Which is pretty good. If I take 80 damage and I regen 30 of it, it's a pretty good
Miss my kind.
item to have. It doesn't cost much and it builds into a Banshee's Veil. Not to mention a Spirit Visage, which is pretty good.
The battle approaches.
You can just see this Jax.
I see the
Yeah, I saw my chance there to get him.
my stinger is ready.
You want to push a tower to around 200, 300 health when there's no minions around.
The crystal star.
So it still kills his minions, so he loses gold, and so you can just kill it whenever you want. Like, I want to kill this down to 400 health so it can kill all these minions, and then I want to kill it. So he loses all these minions. It's about 150 to 200 gold that he loses on that. And while I'm speaking, I destroy it anyways, but you know what I'm getting at.
We feel like summoner.
See, that lane wasn't so hard. And I'm top CS. I barely warded because I knew I could just escape from that Fiddlesticks whenever he showed up. And I'm gonna get some attack speed instead of those
We
health
await
points.
our time.
Because attack speed is really good on Skarner, because every time he attacks, he lowers his abilities on all his cooldowns by a half a second and double effect on champions. So with 2.5 attack speed, if you can reach that, you can really reduce your cooldowns a lot. So effectively you could reduce your cooldowns with 2.5 more per second.
My stinger is ready.
Right now the Jax has lost his tower. I want to push up, so he has to be top whenever that I'm at his
Await
tower.
our time.
Or if he doesn't come top, I can easily just push the tower, which is a good thing for us as well.
The crystal star.
Skarner's such a forgotten champion, really. He's a really good champion. And it's so sad that not a lot of people use him. He's basically dead in jungle. What a fight guy. Oh, shit. This guy has a jump. Oh man. Died of the ignite. Can I do anything to get this? I really want to get it. Nah, I can't really do anything. Or if they do Drake, you might be able to. Fiddle has no ulti, so just to save my tower, I'm getting the home guards.
This world is so strange.
But that means I have to farm a little more before I can get my wit's end. Yeah, sad story. I got killed by the Fiddlesticks because he's now level 10, so he probably has all the points in fear, as you can see. He feared me for quite a long time. That's something you gotta be wary at. I might actually go for the tenacity boost later, but in lane, Ninja Tabi worked out for me more.
I will tear them apart.
And every time I do this, Jax is forced to come top. I'm gonna just take these before he comes down here again. And we wanna get that Winsend, because it's a lot of damage. We're actually behind now.
I miss my kind.
And the Jax is going for the standard build. The Trinity Force there.
The battle approaches.
You don't want to fight a guy when you don't have your double Q up, because it gives an effect, which is pretty useful. And effectively, this guy can't run now.
Time to fight.
He was forced to flash out, because else I had killed him. There's nothing you can do than flashing out if you're running from a Skarner. I'm just gonna leave that golem. Hurts him more than hurts me.
Is so strange.
Right now I'm effectively at around the 55% damage reduction in each of them. And
Wait our time.
I really just want to farm for a bit so I can get my items. Generally you can build anything on Skarner, but attack speed and tankiness is the one you want to go for. So let's see what attack speed items are good on Skarner. You want to get Nashor's Tooth, Zephyr or Wit's End. That's pretty much the items that you want to go for attack speed. Some people may argue that Trinity Force is pretty good, but really it's 4,000 gold for that effect. And it's a fuck ton of money. Really, Wit's End is so much better. Cost efficiently. If I could get a better version of Wit's End for 4,000 gold, I would totally do it. Man, they're getting fucked up. And Jax is probably in here. There he is. Oh my god, he got it. And since he has no flash now. Wow. They already top, really? Yeah, my fault. I should have been more wary. I thought I had the Jax there, but of course Fiddlesticks and Virus moved top. Because our team just died there. I feel like selling those for more tenacity, but I'm not gonna do it yet. I don't feel like I have to go for it. That's why I'm going to get the Zephyr, I think. Yeah, might as well. But as you can see, Jax is a really head-on fighting champion that has a really hard time fighting a Skarner. So, and if the ganks are not like 3 seconds of fear, I can pretty much escape them. Man, why'd you have to go and do that? I can't even catch him. Now, I'm tired of that bullshit. I'm just gonna push it up and go help out my team with some impale there. Think I've been top long enough. Yeah, and I'm not gonna fight it. I'm ballsy, but I'm not that ballsy. I'm not gonna fight a double buff Jax. That would be really stupid. And we might get a grab off somewhere.
The crystal scar is weak.
I'm not sure that they know I'm here, but my gut tells me that they do know. This is a really bad fight. I just want to grab the Jax to cancel out his ultimate. Well, it was 2 for 2, but we could have got a lot more units there if I hadn't got feared for so long. Which is why I want to work up towards the Zephyr, and I want to push bot just quick while they're going back. And we should be moving for Drake when I'm done pushing down here.
On all legs.
I'm just gonna take the wave, that's all. Missed the good old days where with Sin stole mana.
Time to fight.
$500 gold more.
I miss my
We
kind.
got that beauty. It will really help a lot versus their team. We got a stun, a fear, a polymorph, a snare, a stun, and a slow. So, really, if we can get some of that, it would be amazing. We kind of want to contest Drake, but I'm just gonna get my level 6, 16. I don't understand. The Vi went like full armor versus an almost no armor team, but yeah. Oh man, this guy's fast. Come into our party here. Just kill this guy. No, 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 no.
The crystal scar.
Oh my god. Are they 4 people getting smashed by Jax? These guys just would have pushed. Oh my god. Fucking 4 people getting their ass kicked by 1 Jax. Really?
My stinger is ready.
Wanna go for that? That the Randuin's Omen, so we can slow. That Jax has to go down. Apparently.
This world is so strange.
We don't have anybody who can use the blue as effective as me, so the Vi shouldn't take it. So I'm at 33% cooldown reduction. It does a lot for me. See, in a real tense match, I would have suggested that the Vi had ultimated there. It was a easy follow-up and was hard to disengage for them. Yeah, the Jax. Jax is so stupid when he gets like a few attack speed items. He's like Skarner, except with better ratios. Kill that guy before he does anything. The Jax hates me, so there's not much I can do there. The Jax has 430. He has pretty much the same movement speed as me. Yeah, the Jax has to go down. That's just gonna be a really horrible match for us. Might even go as far as just anti-ing him. Just getting some Randuin's Omen and Frozen Heart and shit. But really the Jax. I'm just gonna force Ignite and ulti him. But yeah, our Caitlyn isn't really dealing that much damage right now, so we have no Jax killer. And why do we do that? He's just gonna jump you and kill you. Oh, apparently he was just looking at shop. Well, that works too. Yeah, we wanna do Baron. And then tell her to go out. That's stupid shit. There we go. All because Jack's mom had to go in his room. Thanks, Jack's mom. Jack's mom winning games since fucking 2013. Holy shit. And we just want to move back. Maybe steal a little red buff here and there, but if it's not up, then just going back would be sufficient.
I miss my kind. The battle of
Yeah. Baron is a really good item. Nah, not item. Buff on this guy. Gets him a little more damage. A little more tankiness. You might ask, what's your last items going to be? Right now I have a lot of effective health, so what better way to improve it than buying some more health? Oh, baby. Come here, Jax. Oh no! Fuck that. Fuck that shit. It even made the sound. Just fuck that shit. We just want to see if they come out of their base. Yeah, Caitlyn can have it. If it makes her survive more against the Jax. Because now she got a little more AD. Yeah, okay. 3 ultimates may be a little bit overkill. But whatever. No Fiddlesticks ult now. And I'm just gonna focus the Jax. Fuck all the other. Jax is the only one I don't want going rampage. But yeah, hooray for this game. Ended out pretty well. Had a good laning phase. Except I screwed up a bit of the times where I was pushing. But it ended up pretty well. If I had to say it. Thank you, Jack's mom, for winning us our game. Thank you. I gotta write her a letter and say thank you. Yeah, it was a pretty good game. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in 2 days.